Okay, here is a realistic cassette deck, model SCT-90. There is no line fuse for overcurrent protection from the factory in it. And as you can see, there are these two wire nuts down here. And as you can see, it just goes straight to the cord. So we're going to cut one of these off. But first we're going to look and make sure the cord's not polarized. The plug is not polarized, so it's not going to matter which side I put it on. So I strip my wire. Go in through the hole, go around. I make a loop and I make a nice tight mechanical bind. See the mechanical bind there? Now I'll take some of this flux. I'll put some flux on both sides of the connection. Take my soldering iron. Put some solder on the iron. Heat the terminal and the wire. I'm going to add some more solder there. Heat the wire and the terminal. And I'll touch the other side. And there you can see how the solder joint looks nice and clean. And I'll do the same thing to the other wire here. Strip it. Wrap my strands a little bit together. Go in the hole, come around, make a nice tight mechanical bond. See how there's a nice bond there? I'll take some flux. Put it on both sides of the connection. Take my soldering iron, put some solder on the iron. Heat the copper and the terminal. Okay, that looks like a thin solder joint, so I'm going to put some more solder on my iron. Heat the terminal and the copper. I'll come over and touch the other side. There. And there is a good solder joint. I'm going to take this out for right now. I'm going to look at my soldering, make sure I have a good connection on both sides, and I do. Now I just screw the block down inside into place. Then we'll take these wires here and we'll tie them up into place. We'll tie them all up onto here. Okay, so let's get these wrapped up neatly here. So this is going to go, I'm going to put it up on this side, and this wire is going to be in here too. Okay, so this is going to be here. I'll bring this back a little bit so it's out of the way of everything. So I'll take this little tie out because I don't need that in there right now. I'm going to bring this wire back a little bit more so. Okay, so everything's all nice and even here. Tighten this up. And I'll clip the excess off. My block looks all nice and straight. There's clearance around the solder joint. So there it is. Well, I'm going to straighten this. It's a little crooked here. So I'm going to loosen this a hair, turn it a hair. Okay, there, that looks nice and straight. The wires are all clear of everything. And nothing's going to get punctured into. And that's how I put a line fuse in. There's no overcurrent protection in this unit from the factory. So I'll give you a tour of what the front of the unit looks like. And there's the inside. And thanks for watching.